Dear friends, welcome to our Dharma Chakra channel. Today we are going to talk about Leonard Senior Counsel, Mr. Wilson. When we talk about Wilson, immediately you remember M.K. Stalin, the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and the DMK party. He is a foot soldier to start with and is a torch bearer for the ideals of DMK, one of the torch bearers, representing the social justice, rational thinking, Sanatana Dharma, and reforms in judiciary. It's a great privilege to talk about such people who achieved great heights. Mr. Wilson is one of the leading advocates. He was the former Advocate General of Tamil Nadu. Very young person, around 54 plus, but with very kind disposition, very humble, with extraordinarily good knowledge. And in fact, many times we were appearing, and his concern to the justice is very high, and he will protect his clients very much. His knowledge, the way of presentation, the way of dealing with people, extraordinary. Now, first we should talk about DMK party. DMK party is one of the progressive governments in India that achieved the greatest success in the economy post taking over by the Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Stalin. It's not a small achievement for the simple reason the dispensation of the central government is deadly against it. You can see this one governor was there, luckily he's gone. How much of troubles he created, but they stood for the principles. And it is Mr. Wilson who represents the DMK party mainly in Supreme Court. Mr. Stalin used to say that if there is any problem, legal problem, here is Mr. Wilson. He is there for us. Now, when he goes to Delhi, he doesn't take a hostile view of any person. He'll be nice to every party. But then he is focused on protecting the interest of the DMK party, that is social justice. Social justice, rational thinking, Sanatana Dharma. If you ask who will follow the Sanatana Dharma the best means, it is DMK. You can see Sanatana Dharma is nothing but maintaining a very good cordial relationship with every person. If you see Mr. Stalin, you will realize he is with his wife, his son, his sisters, his partymen. Everybody is devoted. You understand? The ability to keep like this is the following the principles of duty, the duty conscience. That is the greatness. If you see, takes him, his commitment to Mr. Stalin is so high, absolutely fine. It's very good. And he exposes the cause of DMK. Cause of DMK is exposing cause of rationalist. We don't want somebody to tell us if you have a cancer, you drink cow urine. Do you want it? Nobody wants it. You want rationalism where brothers and brothers fight, husband and wives fight, and you treat people, you don't equals. Everybody is equal. That is what Shankaracharya also said. Adi Shankara said, Lord Shiva taught him that your soul is there. That's everything. If you harm somebody, you should learn that if same thing happens to you, how will you behave? That's the greatness of this Mr. Wilson. And the yeoman service that he has rendered for the profession first. One is the party leader. We are sure that everybody knows, except the opposition, that DMK is going to win sweeping majority. Just common sense. And but then people are, everybody knows, opposition also knows that there is no way. But how is it possible? And there are so many powerful people like Mr. Wilson. And we should know about Mr. Wilson. The social justice is a thing we cannot explain. I'll tell you one simple thing. I'm a teacher and I handle so many students. When we see an intelligent student, hardworking student, we feel it is a resource. You teach them freely, get stipends. And if it is girl child, that means we take more care. I can tell you numbers, but then one girl I'm talking in the same dire position. Father is a drunkard, socially backward, and they just wanted to be a clerk. Then I taught them, come on, study CA. CA means you'll fail more times. No, fail, no problem. But you will pass one day. And she is a rank holder. And today she's a director of Ford company. Thousands. So you feel the greatest satisfaction. How I could achieve? I remember I did not get seat in any college because I got very low marks in SSLC. Because my father was very close to Kalaignar. He was a film industry, my father. And one day my father took me to him. Then he asked, that is, he was coming to Rajalakshmi Productions, where my father was the costumes designer. Then he asked me, which college you want, Laila or Vivekananda? Kalaignar asked me, and now I know. I said, I want Pachapas. He smiled at me and said, why you want it? He stopped and asked me. I said, in Pachapas, I will have better knowledge than others. Therefore, I want to get high. Then I got gold medal. My college was great college. Chemistry I did. Of course, later I did chartered accountancy. Then I became an advocate. So it's because of Kalaignar's thing. See, the rational thinking, superstition. We are always in superstition. Rao Kalam, we are worried. Then that kills our confidence. If you do things in a perfect manner, perseverance is there, you will win with kindness, humility, and humbleness. If you see Mr. Wilson, he has got a very nice son, Richard Wilson. Brilliant, brilliant boy. I call him boy, but he's a good advocate. When one article he wrote, I just told him this may be you. He thanked. And that young people don't like it. Elders will learn. That is how we grew up. That is Sanatana Dharma. So therefore, the amount of work he did for the social justice, the cause of rationalism, and Sanatana Dharma is what made me prepare an article. Yes. Now let's take this Mr. Wilson, and he is the MP of the Rajya Sabha MP, Member of Parliament. And you can see his extempore placing the problems of judiciary, problems of judges, problems of downtrodden, problems of inequality, name anything. And his knowledge, I learned a lot. And he talks to me as if I have very little knowledge, but he talks to me with such great respect. Not because he doesn't know anything, but because he respects people. And now what has that he achieved? First, constructing a more accessible democracy. P. Wilson, Blueprint for Constitutional Reform, Social Justice and the Decentralization of Indian Judiciary. This is what recently is a private bill and Parliament Gazette come a long way to go. But the efforts, relentless efforts to have a Supreme Court bench in Chennai and other two places may come, may not come. But then relentless perseverance and hard work that we all have to appreciate. It is not just for DMK party people, but for nation. Now, how did it evolve? It is a lesson for all those young students. One is grassroots foundations. He began an ordinary party worker in DMK party. The leadership's confidence earned through consistent success in resolving complex legal challenges. Dedication. I'm there. Kalaignar, I'm there. And that's what Stalin sir said. Senior advocate recognized the legal luminary with exceptional command over constitutional law and pleading techniques. Then he got reward Rajya Sabha representing DMK from Tamil Nadu for the second time. Grounded in social justice and leadership, allegiance to the leader, a deep commitment to Mr. M.K. Stalin, the Thalaivar, a statesman devoted to uplifting the underprivileged and downtrodden, a crusader for the ideology, relentless advocacy for the DMK foundational principles, firmly rooted in the social justice and inclusive governance, defending the mandate against the institutional overreach. We had a real headache in the form of the president governor who left us, and serving as the strategic link between the DMK legal wing and the Honorable Supreme Court for matters of constitutional importance. And the defensive shield, consistently defending the rights of the elected governments when the constitutional authorities such as the governor are perceived to obstruct the democratic governance. Now this is very, very important. Two pillars of constitutional reform. Democratization of the access. The proposed substitution of Article 130 to decentralize the Supreme Court jurisdiction, laying a strong foundation for more vibrant and accessible democracy in India. The second path is institutionalizing the equity. The proposed amendment to Article 224 to mandate proportional representation and enhance judicial stability by giving more opportunities to scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, downtrodden in the judiciary, not just for few privileged. Now this is what is the news has come. We all know that Constitutional Bench in New Delhi and CJI authority preserved. Chief Justice of India retains full authority to classify constitutional matters and transfer cases where necessary. 4 permanent regional benches, decentralizing the access to justice across the nation, and New Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. Decentralizing access to Supreme Court jurisdiction ensures justice is geographically accessible to litigants and across the country. We have very good Chief Justice of India. He is also down to earth. He is also down to earth and is bringing in a lot of changes with dedication. Very good. We are discussing that. I'm sure you're all aware of it. Mandating proportional representation via Article 224. A new clause mandating due representation, the appointment of additional judges to High Court in proportion to state population, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, religious minorities, and women. And securing judicial continuity and experience, enhancing the retirement age of High Court judges from 62 to 65 years. Will give you continuity, experience, and institutional stability. Sustaining the momentum of reform, the political stability, with strong likelihood of DMK retaining its majority in the forthcoming Tamil Nadu elections under Stalinji. And the future action empowers Mr. Wilson to continue working steadfastly to move these constitutional goals from the nascent stages to enacted law. Fulfilling a historic vision for the common man, transcending institutional reform to strengthen the administration of justice for the everyday citizen. That's what Honorable Chief Justice has very clearly said, that if fundamental rights are violated, I'm there. We are ready to hear it in the night also. It's not for privilege. He means it. The historical ideal, an aspiration envisaged by Mahatma Gandhi, Bapuji, the contemporary mandate echoed in the contemporary judicial thought of the Honorable Chief Justice of India, and the vision of Mr. M.K. Stalin, the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, fortifying India's democracy framework by bringing justice closer to the people. Thank you, my dear friends. I'm Venkat Shivakumar, a professor in constitutional law, more now on court crafting techniques and IBC. I'm preparing a lot of videos to make everybody participate. Thank you, dear friends. Good day.